did a little challenge with my boyfriend and I asked him to choose his favorite makeup look. And Michael's going to recreate it for us. This is what he sent to me.
Okay.
Hi, Jennifer Lawrence. Not me. Thanks, babe. Very funny. But he chose this one. That's me, right? So what is your interpretation of this?
Well, it is a very casual look, I would say. Like, it can either be like a daytime look or a nighttime look. Today we aim for a more relaxed look for the outfit,
yeah,
which I think is going to work really well with this.
Next question, what do you think of his taste level?
I like it.
Yeah?
You know, knowing that your boyfriend is a photographer, this is a very editorial look.
It's an editorial look, yeah.
So, let's start.
Day or night, smoky eye, let's do it.
So we're going to start with the black track from MAC. I usually like to use the product in between the lash, so it creates like a sort of like a liner, but it's not really.
A little bit of definition, and you're like, ooh,
yeah,
looking great. Be like hungover, but my eye still looks fresh. My eye looks good.
Ready to go out again.
I'm lucky. Did you see that Harper's Bazaar cover? That was all you. My favorite cover this year, by far. If
And
not
my
ever.
first.
I don't use a ton of black on me.
I'm
afraid of it.
The black I'm applying right now is the only black I'm going to be putting on the eyes,
yeah,
like, most of the time. So see, like, it's just, we just did one eye so far.
One of these things is not like the other. Taylor Swift said that. Direct quote. Maybe you've heard of her.
My very first time working with Martha, I was nervous and very excited.
We were shooting bikinis in the snow. Like, we only meet in extreme conditions. This has been the chillest. Je t'aime.
Merci, je t'aime, baguette. How did this come up, baguette?
We were joking around last time because Benoit, who also speaks French,
right,
and you guys were like testing my French, and I was like, yeah, I know some things. Baguette, je t'aime.
Now I'm gonna do the mascara. I usually do these two first steps. One of my favorite, actually, is the Maybelline. It has a more natural feel to it, and I tend to have a more natural approach to makeup.
Yeah.
But I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills. Since today we're going with a more like heavier eye, I want to keep the brow a little bit more light and dark. So I usually start on Martha by, like, her brows is pretty full. I just love feeling like the upper part more than the lower part, because the lower part will like close the eye a lot. I feel like brows are like the center of the face, like just as much as the nose.
For me, I think a good brow and lip shape is so key to like the finished look. For me personally, I just love the way a nice brow and lip shape work together.
You know, like the face is kind of like the jaw's going in this direction, this is going this direction, like, you know, so it connects.
So it's all about balancing it, kind of.
Yes.
Baguette's coming alive.
It's usually a little bit darker, so like just by highlighting the upper part, it just creates like a difference of colors, like when you put like
a contrast. Oh, it's so pretty.
So that's just a little slight.
Oh my god, what a great
It's
color.
like contouring the eye. I usually use like 2 or 3 colors for a makeup look. Brownish or a little bit gray, depending on the color I'm going to be using at the end.
And for me, it's all about the angle as well. Like, doing, you know, you just did that sort of feline shape. It's like snatching the face with makeup. Everyone wants to be snatched, so. I mean, I get the Jennifer Lawrence thing. She's hot. It's cool.
I'm adding now like a more taupey color, like closer to the lash line, just to define a little bit closer to the eye.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go with a pencil to just reinforce everything around the eyes. And see how like now the color at the bottom, it doesn't look as intense because you've added that contour of dark inside your eye. And it also connects with the black we applied between the lashes.
To keep it that feline kind of shape. I like that. I've never thought about the jaw part, how the jaw, you know, everything is
a line.
In a line, yeah. That's interesting.
Next product.
Tips from the master. It's amazing how every layer you see a difference. And what's your favorite product before applying?
I love using the 8-hour cream under because it gives like that beautiful glowy.
Yeah.
The product is obviously so key into creating a look and a texture. For this look, I'm using the Marc Jacob concealer stick. I just like using everywhere.
So are you sort of applying it as kind of a foundation?
I am.
Oh, that's really interesting.
I am.
Skin for me is everything. I mean, I appreciate there's a time and a place for like that full coverage moment. I just tend to gravitate towards looks that show off the skin, you know, where it doesn't feel so heavy.
Voila. Now I'm gonna use a very light powder.
Glowing skin.
I love using the NARS Portobello.
Okay.
It's kind of like a secret
Okay.
that I keep to
That's
myself.
Your secret.
It's a duo eyeshadow, used for brows and for eyes. But I love using the lighter color because it's just like a slight sand color, which is creating like just like a slight shadow. It has no red in it. Most importantly, I feel like with contouring, a lot of the people are using products that have a lot of red.
I know the camera picks up red, but why do you want to avoid red in your contour?
Because camera picks up red. And it's great on the eyes or on the lips, but on the cheeks, like you don't want your cheeks to be red.
No.
You know, like
well, not when they're meant to be shadowed.
Like you'll put your color, like your
yeah, your blush
here.
Yeah.
But when you're contouring, you're going under the cheek. So I want to obviously use a color that's going to be kind of like there and not there.
Not there. That's just a shadow. I love it. Cheek to cheek.
It's called Cheek.
Oh, that is
to
the
chic.
shade. Oh, cheek
Yes,
to cheek. I think I
it's by
have this
Charlotte
one. Yeah,
Tilbury.
I have it. It's just like the grand finale.
We're about to do lips.
And drum roll, please.
Subculture, which is a color that fits on pretty much everybody. But for this particular look, I wanted to keep the color I'm using close to Martha's lip color.
Oh, I think Jason will be very impressed. Voila. Merci beaucoup.
De rien.
Now I'm going out. Good to go. I love it so much. You nailed it. Jennifer Lawrence, who? I love you, Jennifer Lawrence. I wish I just always looked like this.